Hello, friends. Welcome to episode number 35 of She Thought She Could, So She Did podcast. So excited to be in your earbuds, your car speakers, your Beats, your AirPods, whatever you're listening to me on. I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that we're together again this week. Pray for my voice, my allergies, my life, all of that. I need a humidifier to be out of the south and some really good medicine. I drink ginger tea. I try to stay cleared up. I just don't know, y'all. So if you have any grandma's home remedies or anything like that, shoot them my way, because traditional methods are not working for the kid. Okay. Cliff notes, announcements, whatever you want to call them. Future is Female shirt still available, not guaranteed by March 8th anymore, but we're celebrating women and future greatness of women, and breaking glass ceilings and shattering walls and tearing down buildings. We're celebrating that 365, honestly, but definitely all the month of March. I have had a ball celebrating Black history this February. Not that I don't enjoy celebrating Black history every single day of my life and creating Black history and helping to helping to cultivate, encourage, inspire, and just be all I can be for the next generation of Black leaders. But nonetheless, I have enjoyed the Black excellence and remembering from whence we've come. I stress learning history, sharing history, talking to your family about your own history, your culture, your heritage, as far back as people who are alive know, and digging deeper with some of the ancestry platforms that are out there now, just so that you know, because I'm telling you, if you don't know from whence you come, you can't go far. Okay. You think it's a joke, but generational curses are real, soul ties are real, things like that. They're just real. And even if you're spiritual and you're into the word, there are some biblical references that kind of make you just think about family ties and family situations. So dig into some history. I'm challenging you to do that, along with the other things I'm challenging you all to do. So stay with me and I'll keep you challenged up. Okay. So this week we are changing gears a little bit. So we welcome back from the little break before the new year. If you hear a car in the background, just ignore it. Y'all know I'm in the South. And I live close to the road. Okay. Anyways, beyond that, we have, we came back from the transition to the new year. We trusted the transition, and then we talked about roadblocks, getting your own little GPS, figuring things out, pausing, maybe waiting for direction. And this week I just want to kind of talk about cheerleading. I don't know how many of my listeners were a cheerleader or admired cheerleaders or hated cheerleaders, whatever your relationship to cheerleaders were. Let's just think about cheerleading and rooting for something, cheering for a team to win. Think about that and let's translate it to your life. You have to be out here being your own cheerleading squad. You have to multiply yourself sometimes and be the whole squad, because there aren't always going to be people clapping for you. Okay. I don't know a whole lot about the Academy Awards or the Oscars. That's just not my thing. I don't really know a lot, but what I do know is that we are often misrepresented in that realm, in that arena, as we are in many, right? And when I say we, I'm talking about people of color. And so this past weekend, with people making some major accomplishments, some major milestones, it's don't forget, the first Black woman to receive an Oscar had to get it in a back room. And there aren't many of us who have an Oscar and an Emmy. Spike Lee has been producing dopeness, like greatness, like some great content for years. And did he deserve this award? I don't know. I don't judge movies. I just already said that that's not my thing. However, plenty of people have kind of just wrote about how, this was well deserved. He waited a while. Some headlines have said finally. But guess what? These people did not stop working simply because somebody didn't hand them an award. They did not stop working simply because mainstream was not giving them the quote unquote clout that they wanted. So in your own life, if you don't have the amount of followers that you want yet, or you don't have the influence that you want yet, or you're not on the stages that you want to be on yet, keep clapping for yourself, keep working, keep building up other people, keep doing what you do, okay? Keep striving for the greatness, and the Oscars gonna come, the Emmys gonna come, the accolades gonna come. All that is to come is going to come. Like it's gonna come. If it's meant for you, it's yours. Your name is already on it. You just don't have it yet. Like, honey, I am a millionaire. I just don't have all my money yet. Okay, I am. It's like already been bought and paid for. Okay, I just don't have all the money yet. Like, I believe that, and I'm working for that. I'm working towards that. And it does not, it does not matter what the numbers look like now. It does not matter what the struggle looks like now, because I realize that is in the future, right? And so now on being on a cheerleading squad by yourself, it's not easy, because like you're clapping, you're rooting, woo woo, wish them by, you're doing flips, and you might be out there by yourself, and you might very well be looking crazy, but that's okay. Like, dare to be different. Find just comfort in being weird, and don't be afraid to give yourself credit. Don't be afraid to be like, you know what? I worked all day. I took care of my kids. I hung out with my significant other. I did this, I did that, and the third. And then I spent an hour working on my goals. And then I researched that school that I know I want to go to. And then don't be afraid to clap for thyself. Okay? It's not selfish. It's not boastful. It's not any of that. Get all that negative self-talk out of your head. It is good. It is healthy. Now, don't get over-consumed in yourself and start, going all the way left. But seriously, take some time to appreciate yourself, to cheer for yourself, and let yourself know, like, self, yes, self, you gonna make it. You gonna make it. And you might have to do some, back and forth dialogue. It's okay. It is okay. The crazy people make it. The people who are foolish enough to believe in their dreams and relentlessly go for them as if their life depends on it are the ones who win. Like, success leaves clues. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter what, discipline you're studying within. It doesn't matter whatever it is. You are not the first person to trot your path, and you are not the first person to have difficulty. You are not the first person that has been counted out before they were counted on. You're not the only one. And you're not the only person who has had to be their whole cheerleading squad. The captain, the back spotter, the lifter. Then you had to do a flip. Like, it doesn't matter. Support yourself. But in doing that, and in doing so, don't forget to clap those hands for other people. It's not going to take anything away from you to cheer for someone else. I promise you. Don't get overconsumed in clapping for other people. That's something that I am guilty of and have been guilty of for a long time. Oversharing other people's things and undersharing my own. And I don't mean sharing all solely. Oh, can't get my words together. I don't mean sharing solely on social media. I mean just sharing in general, talking about, advocating for whatever. I sometimes get so consumed in like helping other people that I forget to like talk about myself. But I also try to be like a resource and a hub and a helpful person. So it all kind of meshes and mumbles a little bit, but I can say that sometimes I'll be cheering harder for the next person and like forget, like, Tab girl, you need to cheer for yourself too. You need to remember you the bomb. Pat yourself on the back. You done come through. And so that's that. That's this week. Cheerleading. Like, be your cheerleader. And even when it feels weird that you out there with the pom-pom, the megaphone, the mascot suit, you got it all on. But you got to make it happen. You got to make it happen. I promise, if you can make it happen with yourself, when you get a team, or when you have people just following you, or people who are just coming to you for whatever it is that you're desiring to be an expert in, it's going to be all worth it. Okay? All worth it. So that's that. That's this week. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for rating and reviewing and doing all that great stuff too, because it just helps. It helps. And it's a way for you to be a part of my cheerleading squad. So I appreciate that. I really, really, really do. I have some dopeness. I don't know why I've been using that word so much. One of my clients really likes the word dopeness, and so I just been hearing her say it a lot. But anyways, that's beyond the point. Let me stop rambling. I have some great things that are just coming out that are kind of like, some of them are like relaunching, some of them are getting like a new face, new shape. Business, brand, life, all that is doing like a pivot, and I'm so excited for newness. I'm so excited for growth. I'm so excited for the unknown. I'm excited to learn and fail and all of that. I'm just excited for what all of that looks like. So I'll definitely share more in the days and weeks to come. I don't want to overshare too soon, but just know I'm out here working, okay, and learning and growing and evolving. I want to highlight great women in March. White women, black women, purple women, yellow women, great women that are doing amazing things. I think I'm going to reshare or repurpose. I don't really know how to say, but whatever. I'm going to put some podcast interviews that I did previously with some amazing women. Like, I'm going to re-air those. That sounds good. Re-air. I'm going to re-air those for your listening pleasure. Because they were just amazing. Just some great nuggets were dropped in those interviews. But I want to highlight some more amazing women. So drop me a message. Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, email, AOL Messenger at this point. Let me know. Hit my MySpace up and tell me about some amazing women that I should share or tell their stories. I'm going to try my best on my Tiny Tab page to like keep up the momentum like I did in Black History Month and like share things about awesome women. And on the I Am She page, like, we going in for Women History Month, like going in, because being a woman, femininity, and all of the delicacy within that has just changed and evolved in the way people view it over the years, and the lack of respect and telling us what to do with our wounds and all kinds of stuff. Like, it's just being a woman. Listen here. That's a whole cheerleading squad thing in itself. But I won't go on and on. I will let you go. You have an amazing week. For those of you who just started tuning in to the podcast, go back and listen to some of those old episodes and listen to how things have evolved. Listen to just the content and catch some of those nuggets from the beginning, and continue sharing with others, because sharing is truly caring, not for me, but for people that you care about and that you know are on a journey to just living better, thinking about life in a different way. I don't like that I said better. Maybe living life differently and looking at life from a more holistic perspective, and really trying to up level, share it with like-minded people. So until next time, I am so silly. I'm probably recording this at a very late hour. Bye. Goodbye, y'all. See y'all later.